Hello everybody and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today what I'm going to be doing is getting my sweet corn started off. I usually get the plug parts, but I noticed over the past few years what they're doing, they're getting the pots and they're putting quite a few seeds in the pot, and what happens when you try to separate them, you damage the roots, and when you separate them they either die or you don't get that many. So this year what I've decided to do is plant my own out, and I'm going to show you the process of how I do them, and then if you want to do yours like this you can. Also I'm going to be doing my French climbing beans also, so I'll show you how I do that. It's the same process but I'm just doing both of them at the same time. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, so I'm back. So what you're going to need some Ziploc bags or some other sort of freezer bags. I buy these ones. You get 20 in a box, so it goes a long way. You're going to need your kitchen paper or serviette as well, and you're going to need a pen to write onto the bags, and you're going to need your water. So what I do, I write the name of each corn on the bag, and the corn what I'm going to be planting this year, I've got ambrosia, I've got early extra sweet northern, I've got early bird, I've got mini mop, rising sun, and I've got swift. And on the French beans I've got the usual everybody mostly gets, which is a Blue Lake. This is a Blorhide climbing bean, Blorhide, and this one is a Cobra. So that's what I'm going to be planting in French beans. They're all climbing ones. I've got some dwarf ones, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be, I might plant them out in my garden when I'm ready. These I might plant up the allotment or in my garden, I'm not sure. These are ambrosia. So I'll get my kitchen towel. Right, so I've got the scissors, so just going to cut off a bit. And what I usually do, just lightly damp. You don't need to saturate it. Just usually wet the serviette, and I'm going to get some of the seeds, just place them in different places, and hopefully like when these sprout and then I see the green, then I'll put them into the pots, but you'll see when I do those in a future video. So this is an ambrosia. So like when you're planting your seed, like I always say, don't expect all your seeds to grow. Some people feel disappointed, but like down at the allotment I see them put up a thing the other day about all those who brought their potatoes earlier and planted them. They've got to dig them all up because there was a problem with the potatoes, but lucky enough I didn't get any from the allotment. So if I brought them I would have to have dug them all up again. Due to my back I can't really do no digging, so I didn't have that problem. So I'm just folding that over, just lightly pressing it down, and then just folding the corners now. Just damping that down again. Fold it over a bit more actually. So you want this just damp. Then you're going to be hanging this up in a place what is light, which I'm going to be putting this in my conservatory. So I'm going to be doing these rest of ones, and then once I get to the French beans I'll show you those as well. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so I've got my sweet corn sorted out, which is my extra sweet, so that's what they're going to look like. So what I do, I hang these up in my conservatory where the sun hits it the most, so within a few days they will start to sprout, and then I'll put them on, but I'm going to wait till when they're grew. That was extra sweet. This is ambrosia. This is a swift. This is my rising sun. And this is my mini mop and my early birds. I put those two together because the seeds were small, but I'll separate them later on. So that's those ready. Now I'm going to go on to my French beans, or climbing beans people call them. This is Blue Lake. Not spelt it wrong, right, but this is Cobra. 7th of the 4th. The other one, not sure if it's a red one, if the pods are red. I think these blowhide ones are a red one, so I'll have to see when they grow. And this is the 7th of the 4th as well. So I put the date on the bag, so I'm going to plant these until when they sprout as well. The same way how I do my other ones. Just the same process. Last year I didn't get a lot of French beans because I had a problem with them. Was wondering what was cutting off the top of my ones, and then I found out it was a mice. So you do get, oh yeah, these are, I think these cobras are blue. You can see that the seeds are blue. So I always plant these the same way, let them get on until when they sprout, and then that way I know what's grown and what hasn't. So you can see some are split as well, so you don't want those ones in there. Then what happens when these sprout now, I get the biodegradable pots or other pots or things, and I try and plant these singly, so that way you know that you've got a strong plant established. I think I might have taken out too many of these, but I always can give away, which is what I usually do. So just fold it over and do the same thing. So I'm going to carry on with these. And if you like these videos, please remember to like, share and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell another friend. We want to see you not only watching but subscribe to the channel. If you want to leave any other tips, I'm just using a spray bottle now to just make it a bit quicker. If you want to see anything or want to leave a comment, leave them in the comment section. As many of you can see, we do try and answer you back. Don't want it to just let you ask something and then we don't ask, because if we hitting our subscribers numbers and our watch numbers, then we won't get to answer everyone, but we all try and acknowledge you to let you know that we've actually seen your thing. I've got 2 computers up and running, so we try and answer questions as we go along and get you to be a part of what we're doing. So if you want to leave any tips, just leave them in there. We will get back. The videos might be a couple of weeks behind, so you might have done your ones by the time we posted, or you might not have done them yet. Well, today's the 7th, so we're still in early April, so you might have not got yours out yet, but some people don't bother planting them out, they just wait till more serviettes. So what I'll do with these ones now, because these ones are always a bit flimsy, I use these ones and then just wet that. This is the Blue Lake. I think this is the most common one what everyone plants. So these ones are white. So you might think that this is a lot, but I'm just getting them to sprout. once they sprout, then I'll plant them on. Someone's saying, where do I get my seeds from? I get them mostly from Premier Seeds, or I look on the internet and see what I want, and then I order them that way. But I've never had any problems with Premier Seeds. I'm not promoting them or anything, just that's where I get, someone's asked a question, that's where I get my seeds from. And then there's some specialist seeds I get from other places as well. So I'll just do this one. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. I know we go and you might hear it many times, but it helps the channel along. I'm going to show you in a minute once I've done the other one. I'll be back with you in a minute and I'll show you what's going on with my other plants. What I might have some surplus for sale, which is pumpkins and okras. I've seemed to got a selection of different pumpkins and that. So I'll show you those in a minute. Once I sort out what I need for myself, and I've got a couple of people I give some to, but then I would have might have a surplus of those as well, so I'll sell those off just to help the channel along. There's something that I need, and I know that there's the funds to get something else and try something else. So keep watching. Subscribe. You know what I've got, what surplus I've got. So if you need anything and you're nearby, you can always reach out to me. I'm not sure how to pose plants at the moment, but we can try something and see what happens. My daughter, she likes succulents, so she might help me with that part of how to get them to you. So be back with you in a minute once I've done this one. This is a blue hold. Right everyone, so what I do, I've got a couple of drawing pins, and this is where the sun hits most, so it's warm, and I've got my heating pipes here, which is still on, so it gets a little bit. Just get a drawing pin and just hang them up in my conservatory like that. That's all I do. Then I just keep an eye on them. I can see when they're sprouting, which is usually about 3 or 4 days. But I'm going to leave these for a week or so because I want them to get the green on them. So that's what I do with them. I said I'm going to show you my plant. My conservatory is a bit chock-a-block because we had some work doing. So just let my cameraman go around. So you can see my okras and my pumpkins coming on nicely. In the pot, in the big black pot, is my cho-cho, what I planted. I don't know if my cameraman can get over there at the moment, just to show you how it's coming along. So as you can see, a lot of my pumpkins have come on. So you can see it starting to come up. I'm not sure if you have to cross them, so I might get another one tomorrow and then plant that one, so that I've got two what I can plant next to each other, just in case. Then as you can see, I've got a different variety of pumpkins, and you can see most of them's come through. I've got 2 different okras, which is a crimson one and the burgundy one. Got a selection of pumpkins, I was just saying, which is Jamaican, Crown Prince, Sweet Bangladesh, a hybrid pear one, which and I've got some petit pans, so I might have some surplus. So if you're subscribed to the channel and you're in the Luton area, or I'll see if I can find a way of posting them out, because as you can see, they're just in these biodegradable pots. Got some more around here as well, so it's not only them ones I've got these ones as well, which I potted on yesterday, which is Sweet Bangladesh, petit pans, and I've got a mixture Lucky Dip one there. So I might have some surplus ones going. So like, share and subscribe. Like I said before, can't emphasize it enough for you to subscribe to the channel. Want to grow this channel together with everyone, not only for my allotment but for my container garden as well. So you take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. Thank you.